MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Lou Gehrig, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Number 47 gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Let's play ball. 3.
Standing in, Lou Gehrig. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Ohtani. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Halos coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. Big number 67 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league. And rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Digging in and looking for more, Lou Gehrig. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Ohtani will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. First in the league in home runs, and he
Now
added
batting,
one more to his
number
total
4.
earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
High and deep to straightaway right. Ohtani racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Houston hosts their 130th win, most in the league. Lefty Grove gets his league-leading 22nd win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Number 47 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Lou Gehrig, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Trevor Cahill gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power, sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, 2-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that.
Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 24, Willie Mays.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. With just a few games left to play,
Batting
he comes
fourth,
into this one with a
the designated
sizable
hitter,
lead in the home
number
run
4.
standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Booyah! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do?
Ready to take his
Now
hacks
batting,
again, Lou
number
Gehrig,
4.
as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Gehrig is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
I got the count. 1-2.
Way outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Man, where's that swing going?
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now in the box, Jimmy Fox.
Now batting,
he drew a walk
number
his first
3.
time up. Here's the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Houston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So striding forward now
batting,
Lou Gehrig.
number
He
4.
launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see.
No ball.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Right side, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. As we discussed
Now
earlier in the broadcast, he's turned in impressive performances at the plate all year. And with a couple of long balls on the scorecard today, this one's been no different.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy knocks a donut off his bat, he's going deep. What an unbelievable season. Ride the wave as long as you can.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Mejia, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Get halfway.
Trout coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again.
Now
Lou
batting.
Gehrig. 2
Number
home runs
4.
already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Babe Ruth wins his 19th decision of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Rogers Hornsby, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side, not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about.
He's out.
Set to go now, Ted Williams. And we'll see if he's
Batting
able to
fourth.
stay locked
The
in.
designated
Without
hitter,
a doubt, one of the
Ted
hotter hitters on this ball
Williams.
club right now. from the stretch. Ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The set and the 1-1.
Round it hard, round it
drive to
hard.
center field. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Cy Young is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Leading
Ted
off for the
Williams,
Astros,
as we begin the
the
top of the
designated
4th.
hitter, Ted Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Williams swings and drives a fly ball out to deep right field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 550th of his great career. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back.
Trying to pick things up where
Now
he left off. Ted
designated
Williams, a hit in
Ted
2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second.
Dig, 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 dig,
To
dig,
second for
dig,
1.
dig.
On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Striding into the box,
Now
Ted
batting,
Williams. And their
the
runners at the
designated hitter,
corners now.
Ted Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle.
Come on.
One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He showed us why he's considered
Now
one of the
batting,
league's most
number
dangerous
0.
bats with a homer earlier today.
In today's game, to finish in the top 5 in any category, you're doing something. We're playing amongst the best athletes that have ever graced the diamond. And he shows us every day why at any moment he's capable of changing the
hard 90, hard 90.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So
Ladies
it's
and
2
gentlemen,
runs on
it's
3
time
hits, no
for the
errors, and a runner
traditional
left on.
7th inning
Bottom of the 7th now from
stretch.
Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 1. Now batting, Ted Williams.
bat,
He
number
reached
9.
on a fielder's choice
Designated
previously.
Ted Williams.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoke
Hold it
toward
right
the
there.
hole.
Pick up the
And
ball.
he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And not in time as the run scores. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Settling in now, Rogers Hornsby.
Now
He's
batting.
1 for 4
Number
for the game.
0.
Hit softly on the ground.
Run
to
it out,
first.
run it out, run it
And
out.
he'll stiff on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 8-1.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Stros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Cy Young records win number 16 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Astros will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jaime Barria gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number.
That's ball 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig, and what
Batting
a
4th.
season he's having.
The designated
Entering
hitter.
play, leading the league
Number
in 2
4.
of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
K-line, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
I got to count. 2-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll stay in the
All
park
right,
as
here.
it's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Astros leave 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Vida Blue, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly,
Now
he eats up a lot of innings.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The Stros put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today. High and deep to left center field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year. And it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter,
Now
Lou
batting.
Gehrig. He's
Number
already
4.
got 4 RBIs in this one.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at-bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Smith has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Lou Gehrig will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the third inning of the ball game as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Well, a lot of people would never consider a reliever for the Cy Young Award. Hey, we can argue that point, but I know this for certain. He deserves a few votes. That's 55 saves on the year, and I'll tell you, he's a rare talent.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Astros came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Christy Mathewson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Raleigh Fingers wraps it up for the save, his 55th of the campaign. That total leads the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.